And a lot of people have been asking, why haven't some former Lakers come out and been more adamant about this guy getting off the damn team? Well, one person has, and that person continues to be one of the more vocal voices on the Lakers not giving LeBron a max contract, or even bringing him back, and that person is Byron Scott.
Byron Scott isn't backing down, and he's making sure everyone knows it. For weeks, he's delivered the same message, and now he's doubling down once again. His stance is clear. The Lakers should not re-sign LeBron James next season on anything close to a max contract. It's not because Scott believes LeBron can no longer play. He believes committing that kind of money to a 42-year-old superstar could seriously limit the Lakers' ability to build a championship caliber roster. And when you look at the salary cap, his argument becomes hard to ignore. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Should the Lakers pay whatever it takes to keep LeBron in Los Angeles? Or is Byron Scott right that giving max money to a 42-year-old is too big of a gamble if winning another championship is the priority? And if you're enjoying these NBA updates, don't forget to subscribe because there's plenty more on the way. Before picking a side, let's take a look at where the Lakers currently stand. Because the NBA landscape has changed quickly. Free agency delivered one of the biggest blockbuster moves of the offseason. Giannis Antetokounmpo is leaving Milwaukee for the Miami Heat. It became clear that his time with the Bucks had run its course. Both sides appeared ready for a fresh start, and now Giannis begins a new chapter in Miami, joining Pat Riley's respected organization alongside a talented supporting cast.
Shift over to Los Angeles, our beloved purple and gold. What are the biggest priorities for the team this summer?
I think first, you have to find out what LeBron wants to do. I think that's going to be a big plus. And this, I really believe this. If LeBron stays, I don't think that hurts the Lakers. They only get better because LeBron is better than 80% of these guys in the league, man. You know, 80% of all these guys that are playing now. You get a healthy Luka back. I think Reeves is going to be the one. Does he want a lot of money or a little bit of money to stay with the core? But the Lakers got, I don't think their situation is as dire as everybody think it is. I think you have to make some adjustments.
That blockbuster trade is done, but another major question still looms over the NBA. The future of LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers remains unresolved, and Byron Scott isn't letting the conversation die. Among all the former Lakers weighing in, Scott has been the most outspoken. He hasn't made his point once and moved on. He keeps repeating it because he truly believes the Lakers should avoid giving LeBron anything close to a max contract. This isn't a headline-grabbing opinion. Scott knows the Lakers better than most. He played for the franchise, coached the team, and understands what it takes to build a championship contender. While others avoid criticizing LeBron, to escape the backlash, Scott has no problem sharing exactly how he feels. What makes his argument interesting is that it isn't about LeBron's talent. Scott isn't saying LeBron is washed or incapable of playing at a high level. That's never been the focus of his criticism, and it's an important distinction. In fact, Scott gave LeBron plenty of credit. He admitted LeBron is still better than a large portion of today's NBA players. Scott even estimated that LeBron is better than about 80% of the league. And based on last season's performance, that's a fair assessment.
The only thing I didn't like about LeBron or his management, whoever's speaking for him, is saying that we'll go somewhere else and take less money. If you're willing to take less money with the Lakers.
I done said what I done said a million times about this, And again, like OP said, for me, $58 million. If you re-sign LeBron for anywhere close to that,
it'll hurt the team.
I think you do exactly what you did this year. You'll get to the playoffs, you'll probably lose in the first round, or you get lucky, you lose in the second round.
LeBron's production was still outstanding, putting up numbers that reminded many fans of his prime years in Miami. The statistics tell the story. A player performing at that level still has tremendous value. No one is claiming LeBron can no longer play. That's not what this debate is about. The real question is the contract. That's where Byron Scott draws the line. There's a big difference between recognizing LeBron as an elite player and giving a 42-year-old a max contract. Those are two separate discussions, but they're often treated as the same. A player can still be elite while also becoming a difficult financial commitment if his salary limits the team's ability to improve. That's the point Scott keeps stressing, even though many fans see it differently when discussing LeBron's future. Now let's move past opinions and focus on the numbers, because that's where the debate becomes much clearer. If the Lakers choose to offer LeBron a deal near the maximum, they'd likely commit between $53 million and $58 million for next season alone.
The market just got shaken up in a major way. Giannis Antetokounmpo got moved from Milwaukee to the Miami Heat. That situation in Milwaukee had clearly run its course. He was tired of it, the relationship had hit its ceiling, and now he gets a fresh start in Miami playing under Pat Riley alongside good people.
That's a massive investment for any player, especially one entering his age 42 season. Byron Scott's message couldn't be clearer. If the Lakers commit anywhere near that amount, he believes building a true championship contender becomes much harder. He even explained what he thinks that future would look like. According to Scott, giving LeBron another massive contract leads to the same result. The Lakers make the playoffs, possibly win a series, and if everything goes perfectly, maybe reach the second round. Then the season ends, and the same debate returns the following summer. That's the cycle Scott believes the Lakers must escape. His argument comes down to one simple reality. Right now, the Lakers aren't on the same level as teams like the Oklahoma City Thunder or the San Antonio Spurs. Those teams are younger, deeper, more athletic, and built for long-term success. The Lakers simply haven't reached that point yet. Now imagine committing between $53 million and $58 million to a player entering his age 42 season. That's cap space you can no longer use to address the roster's biggest weaknesses. You can't get younger. You can't add more athletic defenders. You can't improve a bench that struggled throughout the season. Instead, you're bringing back nearly the same roster with many of the same flaws, hoping the outcome will somehow be different.
LeBron can come back to the Lakers if he wants, but he should not be brought back for anything close to a max contract. We've even done some lives where Dave McMenamin said that the Lakers are going to offer LeBron money, but it won't be anything in the ballpark of a max contract. And some of LeBron fans, or a good amount of them, are pretty upset that they're not getting their way from the front because they don't care about the Lakers winning. They view the Lakers in a reverse reality. They think LeBron is the main guy, so therefore the Lakers should do everything to benefit him. They should probably trade Luka Doncic, give LeBron a max contract, trade away Reeves, and then build around LeBron. Like, that's what they want. But unfortunately, we live in reality, and that's not going to be the case.
That's exactly the situation Byron Scott believes the Lakers need to avoid. The lack of depth is where this debate really heats up because it's been the team's biggest issue all along. Scott, along with several others, keeps pointing to the same problem. The Lakers didn't come up short because of LeBron. They fell short because the roster around him wasn't good enough. The bench struggled to produce consistently, key role players were missing, and the team lacked the depth needed to compete when it mattered most. That's why Scott argues that paying LeBron even more money doesn't fix the real problem. If anything, it makes solving those weaknesses even tougher. His preferred approach is using that financial flexibility to strengthen the roster from top to bottom. Every extra dollar spent on LeBron is one less dollar available to improve the team's biggest needs. Even if LeBron accepted around $40 million instead of nearly $58 million, the Lakers would gain roughly $18 million in added cap flexibility. At that point, the conversation changes. The front office has to decide what player, or even multiple players, that extra money could bring in to make the team more competitive. Still, even an additional $18 million doesn't solve everything. It helps, but the Lakers would still need to get younger, become more athletic, and add reliable production off the bench. Once that money is spread across all those needs, it starts looking more like a short-term boost than a complete solution. And that's the challenge Scott keeps coming back to. The team would already be committing around $40 million to a 42-year-old superstar before addressing the rest of the roster.
I mean, Coop said probably the most important thing here is it's LeBron's decision. Him holding off all the way to the last minute, is that going to hurt the Lakers?
No, because I think there's things you can do around all of that.
Coop, that's $53 million, $55, $58 million.
They have to make a decision. They can't wait till August.
Now here's the part Byron Scott questioned the most. Reports claimed LeBron might accept less money with another team. Scott's response was simple. If you're willing to take a pay cut, why not do it with the Lakers? He believes if winning is truly the priority, that commitment should start with your current team, not somewhere else. That's where the debate shifts from money to leverage. Some believe LeBron holds the power, but Scott believes the Lakers do. In his view, the organization should decide what it's willing to pay instead of feeling pressured into a massive deal. The Lakers must think beyond one player and build a roster capable of competing for championships over the long term. Scott also believes LeBron no longer has the same leverage he once did. While he's still an elite player, teams may not be eager to offer a contract worth more than $50 million a season to a 42-year-old superstar. That's why Scott doesn't expect a huge bidding war. Because of that, Scott says the Lakers shouldn't panic. If LeBron's camp hints at leaving for less money elsewhere, the front office should treat it as part of the negotiation. The Lakers can make their offer, stick to their plan, and let LeBron decide. Timing is another key factor. Reports suggested LeBron may not make a decision until August, but NBA free agency moves quickly. If the Lakers wait too long, many of the best role players could already be gone. That's why many believe the team must operate on its own timeline instead of waiting for one decision. The Lakers' current front office is expected to rely on analytics, salary cap planning, and long-term roster building rather than emotion. For them, the decision comes down to one question: does the contract help the team compete for championships, both now and in the future? The Lakers' front office is expected to focus on analytics, salary cap flexibility, and long-term roster building rather than emotion. With Luka Doncic viewed as the franchise's future, the biggest question is whether a contract worth more than $50 million for a 42-year-old LeBron would limit the team's ability to add the elite center and two-way wings Luka needs to compete for championships. Byron Scott believes it would, arguing that the Lakers should prioritize building around their 26-year-old superstar instead of becoming older and more expensive at the top of the roster. He isn't saying LeBron can't still help a contender. He's saying the contract has to make sense for the team's future. Now it's your turn. Should the Lakers pay LeBron whatever it takes, or should they build around Luka and protect their long-term future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video and subscribe to Hoop Lab for more NBA stories and debates.